reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. The sure hands. It's Mills. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Caught by the receiver. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The Aggies pick up enough for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Aggies come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure is coming. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that 3rd down play.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Crosses the 10, all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Return starts from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, that one's picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Handoff with a single back formation. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
A handoff from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The receiver grabs it. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. The Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Send the back in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's in the clear. Past the 10. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And there's the handoff. With some space around the 30. That'll pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Give it to the back again. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. The Nittany Lions will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion, but great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. And the Aggies will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Catch made by the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggies.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. The ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He moves the ball out to the 15. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And the tailback's got it again. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. It is intercepted. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous... play by this defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking to scramble. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Aggies line it up with first and goal. He escapes the pocket. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Or it's snapped to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Look out, room to run here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap, running through the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Direct snap. He gets loose. Now here he goes. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man steps out of the 28. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry-up. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They finish off the scoring drive.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Fires it on the move. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. He fires it down the middle. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Hodges. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. He makes the grab. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. They go with a direct snap. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Solid run, tackle at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's looking deep down the middle. He's got it near the end zone. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. And it's caught wide open with room to run. Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. And as we break for the quarter, Kurt, it's Texas A&M on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. A short completion to the tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They cap the drive with 6 points.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by this same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown trot last time they had it. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Now, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
First down here for this offense. Leaning on the run game here late.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Inside give now from the shotgun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Increasing out motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Hits the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to scramble. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. It's a swim kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. He's brought down to the 37 after a strong return. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for a late deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass caught inside the 15. And Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Aggies. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Taking command now in the fourth quarter, closing in at a bid for the national championship game.
Well, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point makes the lead 20 during the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hoffman. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Penn State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into the clear. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Breaks free. Has the first down and more. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. That's a great performance in a pressure moment.